The Great Pyramid of Giza is the last of the ancient seven wonders of the world. It is located on the Giza plateau near the modern city of Cairo and was built over a 20-year period during the reign of the King Khufu of the 4th Dynasty. Until the Eiffel Tower was completed in Paris, France, the Great Pyramid was the tallest structure made by human hands in the world. Many theories persist as to the purpose of the pyramid. The most widely accepted understanding that it was constructed as a tomb for the king. Exactly how it was built, though, still puzzles people in the modern day. In this video, we explore the theories of how the Giza pyramids were built. But before we begin, take a second and subscribe to the Endless Info channel, and let us know in the comments below what you'd like to hear about next. The theory of ramps running around the outside of the structure to move the blocks into place has been largely discredited. So-called fringe or New Age theories abound in an effort to explain the advanced technology required for the structure, citing extraterrestrials and imagined frequent visits to Egypt in antiquity. These theories continue to be advanced in spite of the increasing body of evidence substantiating that the pyramid was built by the ancient Egyptians using technological means, which most likely were so common to them that they felt no need to record them. Still, the intricacy of the interior passages, shafts, and chambers, for example the King's Chamber, Queen's Chamber, and the Grand Gallery, as well as the nearby Osiris shaft, coupled with the mystery of how the pyramid was built at all, and its orientation to cardinal points, encourages the persistence of these fringe theories. Another enduring theory regarding the monument's construction is that it was built on the backs of slaves. Contrary to the popular opinion that Egyptians' monuments in general, and the Great Pyramid in particular, were built using Hebrew slave labor, the pyramids of Giza and all other temples and monuments in the country were constructed by Egyptians who were hired for their skills and compensated for their efforts. No evidence of any kind whatsoever from any era of Egypt's history supports the claim that the pyramid or any other monument was built by the backs of slaves. The kings of the 4th Dynasty, often referred to as the pyramid builders, were able to command these resources because of the stability of the government and the wealth they were able to acquire through trade. A strong central government and a surplus of wealth were both vital to any efforts at pyramid building. The ramp theory in either of these forms fails to explain how the pyramid was built, while a much more satisfactory possibility rests right below the monument, the high water table of the Giza Plateau. Engineer Robert Carson, in his work The Great Pyramid, The Inside Story, suggests that the pyramid was built using water power. Carlson also suggests that the use of ramps, but in a much more cogent fashion. The interior ramps were supplemented by hydraulic power from below and hoists from above, a long pole with a bucket and a rope at one end and counterweight at the other, typically used for drawing water from a well. Hydraulic power from below, coupled with hoists from above, could have moved the stone throughout the interior of the pyramid, and this would also account for the shafts and spaces one finds in the monument, which other theories have failed to fully account for. Considering this, Carson's theory of water power used in building the pyramid makes the most sense. Carson claims the monument could only be constructed by means of hydraulic power, that a hydraulic transportation system was set up inside the Great Pyramid. Harnessing the power of the high water table, the ancient builders could have constructed the pyramid much more reasonably than by some form of exterior ramping system. Once the interior was completed, the whole of the pyramid was covered in white limestone, which would have shone brilliantly and been visible from every direction for miles around the site. As impressive as the Great Pyramid is today, one must recognize that it is a monument in ruin, as the limestone long ago fell away and was utilized as building material for the modern city of Cairo. When it was completed, the Great Pyramid must have appeared as the most striking creation of the Egyptians had ever seen. Even today, in its greatly weathered state, the sheer size and scope of the project is just amazing.